as Cerberus, we've purchased an island. Currently working on the paperwork, Tim. And we are building a facility for research and development of space and how to get there, essentially. The purpose of the island is to launch rockets or spaceships, whatever the fuck you want to call it, to space and see if we can make it to the moon. Go ahead and open the books now.
Okay, hold on. Before you open the books.
Oh God.
God damn it.
No. You can open them. You can look at the title page. So Lang, this is the finalized logo if you're down with it.
Yeah, it looks great.
That's so cute.
I love it.
That's dope.
So I don't know how much you all know about space, but for every mission that goes to space, there is a crew patch, a crew insignia. So if you want to turn to page 1 after the patch page, title page rather, you can turn and see the crew insignia, which I fucking love.
This is amazing.
Uh-huh.
That's so cute.
Oh my
So this is the crew
God.
patch with obviously Lang, Harry, Eve, and myself. And then
Oh, this is so cute, Nancy.
I know. And then the mission insignia, or the crew insignia on the right, mission insignia on the left. I'm unbelievably hyped on that. If you turn the page, I have commissioned an artist to do some billboards for us.
Hell
And
yeah.
so these are the 4 that we have up for approval, which are very low-key, kind of alluding to space, but not saying exactly what it is. So you can flip through the next 4.
I fucking love it.
Do you like them?
Love it. I absolutely love it.
Perfect. Flip through the next 4 and you'll see all of the billboards that we have for approval.
I like the Explore New Horizons one a lot.
Ooh, yeah. This one's good. This one's really good.
My favorite one, I think, is the last one.
Oh, this
Ooh,
one's
You'll see it in
really
a
good
second.
too.
Yeah.
But
He
Harry's
is
face
so
right there.
Great.
Oh my
You can-
god, a
you can
Join the
Photoshop
Future
Harry's
one is
face.
really
That-
good.
That one's my favorite one.
We can Photoshop Harry's face in
Yeah,
here.
put Harry's face in there.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, the
Hell
Join the
yeah.
Future one's my favorite one. Yeah.
That's my favorite, I think. So we're just going to
Jesus.
sprinkle these all over the city so people kind of start questioning what the heck we're doing. Because they'll see the Cerberus logo and they'll see Project Sinatra, but they won't really understand. And then go to the last page, and this is the poster as well. So we can be putting this stuff on social media whenever it's appropriate. Again, very, very low key, but it's like, what are they doing? What are they up to? Then
That's
any
gonna-
further marketing materials will be put into this book later.
Yeah, it's gonna make people question, probably freak out, probably think we're gonna take over the world, whatever. But so a few steps. Step number 1 is we are working on a new, I don't want to call it a license. It sounds weird, but that's essentially what it is. But we're gonna call it a certification.
Certification.
So you can actually travel to space, but in order to do so, you have to go through a training program that
Jesus.
we'll put together. It's essentially going to be like, run to the top of Mount Chiliad, swim through the Alamo fucking sea, to reach a certain point, wingsuit, go from point A to point B. Just a bunch of random ass fucking physical and mental exercises. Reason 4 is because I don't want to prevent people from the opportunity, but I do want people to have to put in a little bit of effort to be granted the opportunity. Unfortunately, anybody who has terrorism on their record obviously cannot go. Can have no threats when we explore the stars, especially for the very first time, as this has never been done before in the history of Los Santos. And we are also partnering up with, apparently the PD is coming out with like a Coast Guard department, which is convenient because this island will be, not very far away from I think it's the southern part of the city, and pretty much anybody can swim to it. And that's, we got to make sure that island is safe and secure at all times. Anybody fucking around will find out real quick that they shouldn't. What's the question?
Should we like the?
Are we no longer operating out of Sandy Shores Airfield then?
No, we're not. That's what we got to update
Okay.
on the
I texted
proposal.
you about that, Tim.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's
All
okay. I
good.
texted you that we need to update the legislation on that.
Yeah,
terrorism.
we decided to go to an island because it's going to be better to control than having just a bunch of people driving up at Sandy and just fucking around all the time. You know what I mean? And see when a boat or a helicopter is coming in, when working out of there.
All right, perfect. I'll update the terrorism legislation.
Is the island going to be like the oil rig where if you shoot on it, it's just automatic terrorism?
I'm going to try to push for something similar to that. Yeah.
Makes sense.
We're going to call the island like Area like 54. What's up, Fifi?
Does that
I
mean
like
I'm gonna
that.
be HR of space?
Yes. So when it actually comes to going to space, that's a whole other ballpark of shit we got to figure out. But I think we're just going to take baby steps first. Focus on the certification program. Focusing on building a team to obviously operate and work out of the island. We already have a couple of scientists, but and engineers, but we're definitely going to want to expand. And then figure out a plan for testing. Maybe make it a whole show. People can come out and watch the rockets launch, see how far we get. It's probably going to take us a few attempts to even hit the atmosphere. I'm not a scientist. I'm going to assume that's how that works. We'll see where we go from there. But the goal is to go to the fucking moon because America never did it. It was faked. And Los Santos, thanks to Cerberus, will be the first people to actually do it.
We are gonna
Let's
do
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Any questions?
No.
Nope.
If you're looking to be involved, just raise your hand just so I can get an idea.
Me.
I like moons.
Me.
Space HR.
All right, perfect.
I
What
Perfect.
think
name
we're
is
all
ship the
down.
Enterprise?
The first rocket name is going to be the Seven Raven.
Okay.
Because fun fact, this entire empire was actually built on a meth operation. Me, Harry, Donnie, and a couple of other boys used to run. Without that operation, none of this would have been possible. Oh my god!
Wow.
Wow, math.
Yeah.
I love math.
See,
I
being
thought
a
it was
drug
the
dealer is
Bentley.
helps you
That's
take
so
over the
crazy.
world.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Where'd the Bentley come into it then?
The Bentley was the first car I actually purchased with my meth money from
Aw.
Leslie. That's how I met Leslie.
Cute, wholesome.
Yeah.
Seven
Are we
Raven.
Cook meth on the moon?
Yes, I'm gonna. go
should.
with
Well,
you.
here's
We
the.
should.
I'm not gonna leak too much, but all I'm gonna say is, the scientists I've been working with and the engineers. Our first target is the moon, and that was our only target. But as technology has been advancing and science has been developing, we are we're gonna broaden the horizons. It's not only the moon we target to go to. I'm just
You could
gonna leave it
call
at that.
We could
Oh,
call it
man.
Moon Rocks.
Yeah, Rooster starts selling moon candy. That's like those like sugar rock thingies on the stick. It's
Mhm.
like that.
Hell yeah.
Actual moon.
I mean, like I
Yeah,
said, there's a
cool.
whole way to commercialize this. I think we'll figure it out as we go. Certification is definitely the first step because we don't want, people. We want people to take it seriously and have to put in a little bit of effort. But at the same time, I don't want to be like, oh, you can't go because you're a gangbanger. I could see that, blowing back in our faces real quick. So the best middle ground is anybody can go. Besides, obviously, if you have terrorism, that's just unfortunate. But we can have terrorists, in a rocket ship. Does this sound like a good idea? But anybody can go. You just have to get the certification. Then we'll figure all that out. How that entire system will work. Probably with Tim. If anybody wants to be involved in helping build the space training program, that'd be great. Bobis is going to be a huge key in that as well because he knows a lot of people in the city who can run through the program and get them certified because the idea is we want to get as many people certified as possible. And yeah, so if you feel like you are capable of helping build the space program, let us know. You can be involved in that. That'd be great. Which leads me into the next topic.